Show that's been developed in Europe by a couple of Queenslanders and a Victorian. If that makes sense.
And they're female, and it sounds right up your alley because it's music and wine. What a great combination.
Love it already. Sarah, Katrina and Jessie, welcome to Adelaide.
Thank you very much.
Have you been to the Fringe before and other guys?
I've been here before, not as a performer, but I followed my husband here 2 years ago. He performs in the Fawlty Towers show.
Oh, so you know what you're in for.
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, and a terrific that, of course, if you're going to discuss wine and sing songs about it, the Universal Wine Bar. Have you been and had a look at the venue?
Yeah, we went in there yesterday and had a look around and met the owner and all the staff.
It's good, isn't it? So tell us, how does this work? How does wine and song go together? Apart from the obvious one, which I don't think you're going to do.
Well, what we do, we call ourselves sommeliers. So we base that on the term sommelier, which is expert in wine service, and they pair wine and food. And so as sommeliers, what we do is we take the characteristics of the wine and make them into human qualities, and then we pair that with the song that matches.
Jess, how did you go about putting the show together? Did you have to go to a lot of bars and try lots of different wines?
Yeah, we've done a little bit of educational research in a few different places around the world.
We need an example, obviously. So, do you happen to just have a song with you?
Yes, yeah, we could do a song for you.
And how would this go in the show? How did this relate to wine?
This song in particular we've paired with a sweet white that has a little bit of a hidden bite in it, and it relates to the character of the man in the song.
Okay. That gives us an idea. Let her rip.
Bit ambiguous.
Yeah, should we go from the top, Katrina?
Yeah, sure.
Katrina is about to play the violin. We've got the idea now. Okay, so does the audience get to participate? Do they drink the wine? What do they do?
They certainly get to drink the wine. So in each of the shows, we give them 5 different tastes. So in the champagne show, it's 4 sparklings and a French champagne. And in the wine show, it's 2 whites, a rosé and 2 reds.
So you've got a really busy season. You kick off on Sunday night and you go right through to the 14th of March. It's a really long season. It should be great. And you've got 2 shows nightly. The Champagne Cabaret is at 6 o'clock and the Wine Cabaret is at 9 o'clock. So do you have to taste the wine as you go through as well?
We do a little bit of tasting, not as much as the audience gets to. I think that we'd have some personal problems if we drank that for the whole season.
I mean, there is a theory that you soon learn is absolutely wrong, isn't it? That, I think if you're doing kind of karaoke, then maybe a few more sips will, in your own mind, improve your act. But if you're pros, it doesn't work like that, does it?
No, it doesn't.
This keyboard gets blurry after all.
So in your research, you've done some of that. You spent 6 months in Holland and also in the UK doing the research. So what were you actually doing during that time?
Well, when we first started in Holland, we hired a winologist and he did us a crash course in everything wine, and we got most of our information from him and have adapted it from there, and we've gone to a few different bars and done some education there. And
of course, you've got to just choose from a million songs to put into the show too. So
yeah, of course.
What kind of stuff made the final cut?
Well, we looked at a lot of different songs, as you said, and there's a million different wine songs and not so many champagne songs. That was a little bit more difficult, and a lot of champagne songs, although you wouldn't think so, are quite depressing.
That's right.
It was quite difficult to put together a lively show with champagne.
So unless you're doing the Leonard Cohen act, it's not really cabaret, is it? It's not really the Fringe.
Yeah, as much as I love Leonard Cohen, he just doesn't really fit with champagne.
Have you picked some of your favourite songs in the show? Are they any personal favourites?
Yeah, I think we each have our own favourites, and we each have solo songs that mean they're quite personal to us, and it's something that we do in the show is relate our own personal stories to the wines as well. So,
well, what about Sarah? What about a song that relates to you particularly?
A song that relates to me would have to come from Champagne Cabaret. Just with my dad, there's one song in there that I kind of dedicate to him, and that's my solo song.
Which song is that?
It's called "Take It With Me."
By Tom Waits.
Yeah, Tom Waits.
And it's not My Piano's Been Drinking.
No.
No.
I haven't. I was tempted.
What about you, Jess? Do you have a favourite?
I think that my favourite would have to be Pink Champagne by Kathleen Edwards.
Yeah. And Katrina?
My favourite to sing is Jess and I do a duet in Lilac Wine, and it's beautiful to sing that one.
Yeah, it is.
Now, you're at least a couple of you went to the same uni together.
Yes, we all
or
went
not
to the
together?
same
Oh, you all went to uni in Queensland.
Yes.
Has this been a plan that's been, coming for years, or what?
No, it just happened by accident. We were all over in Europe at the same time, and just wound up in Holland for a festival at some point, and decided to all get together.
So you'd really done like many other brilliant young performers do. You go over there and throw your hat in the ring. So that's what you were doing at the time, just spruiking, doing new shows,
absolutely.
solo shows.
Well, I just moved to London myself and was trying to get on my feet, really. So I was working a job in a hotel, but singing and playing in my spare time, and it was just really great to meet up with these guys and get a show on the road.
Well, this is going to be big in Adelaide, isn't it? I mean, you can really bed this down, and with a bit of luck, you'll be going around the world with this.
Yeah, that's the plan.
How do you feel about being at the Fringe for the first time? I mean, you can feel the excitement building, but this is your first show here. What does it feel like to be kind of embarking on this at this time of the year?
I think it's a combination of extreme terror and excitement.
Something between the two.
I mean, a festival like the Fringe gives you a great opportunity.
Yes, it does, of course. We're really excited to be here and to be amongst such other great acts as well. It's very exciting for us.
Have you organised the schedule so that you do actually get to see something else?
At this stage, most of our time is pretty full, so we'll see maybe later on in the festival when we have more time.
You do have Friday and Saturday nights off.
We do, but we're doing promotional work as well. So we're
Not really.
busy. I'm a bit of a slave driver.
Now, I don't think we mentioned your name. It's Oz Cabaret.
That's
the
correct.
three girls. So you can find out more about them on the Fringe website. Tickets, I think, are really reasonably priced. The show goes for 60 minutes, and tickets range from $15, $17 or $19. You get the show and you get some tastings, so it sounds like good value. And how long does the show go for, Jess?
Just over an hour.
Yep, starts 17th of February. Oh my God, that's in a couple of days.
That's on Sunday. That's the Sunday.
Yeah. Would you mind? Could we just go back to your number? Could you
Being
play us out?
Valentine's Day, play us out.
Oh, of course. We might
Lovely.
pick it up in the duet section.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Oz Cabaret starting this Sunday night at the Universal Wine Bar.
Ready? 2, 3.
Strawberries, cherries, and an angel's kiss in spring. My summer wine is really made from all these things. Take off your silver spurs and help me pass the time, and I will give to you my summer wine. Oh, summer wine. When I woke up, the sun was shining in my eyes. If silver spurs were gone, my head felt twice the size. Who took the silver spurs?